hello. I don't know if they'll post this or not, but I just wanted to record it for fun. I have a strange sense of pleasure, I suppose. But anyway, 817, if I post this, will be 817. This is called Workshop Video number one. I don't know, but definitely, like, there was a scouting trip I was on, and we started singing. It was right around the time Top Gun came out, and so, like, they were like, you never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. Yeah. So like I'm coming in like at 113 hertz. I mean, but my normal this speaking voice that I have right now is 135. So anyway, just playing. Probably be a lot of pauses in this as I tinker. All right, there now I'm starting the video again, and I'm watching my voice. Ooh, did you hear that crackle? It wasn't crackling a minute ago, but as I'm monitoring where my voice is because I'm trying to figure out the right pitch, and I know what I want to sound. You know, I'm kind of all over the place, and that's okay because it wouldn't be fun to talk to me if I was just like monotone all the time. And by the way, I caught that Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde bit. I am not Mrs. Hyde, okay? I'm not a monster. Maybe I am. But anyway, so while I'm kind of practicing here and drinking some, this is tea with lots of honey. Um, I talk a lot quicker when I do this. Maybe I need to slow down. That was something that's in the notes, is you want to enunciate what you want to say. But I think I'm really excited, and so you can, my excitement, and I'm happy, and I'm doing something I want to do. So obviously, I'm giving a lot of clues that I'm doing. But anyway, let's go into so today. The other day I went through the notes, and these are the notes my friend sent me. And then I went through at work yesterday, and I made my own like drawing notes. And what I want to do today is take some index cards. Ooh, see, my voice now is starting to go down a little bit, and that's okay. But I want to take some voice cards, and if I can take my notes and make some notes on my note cards, then instead of carrying this thing around with me, maybe I carry this with me to refresh my brain, and then I can practice wherever I want, you know, as the opportunity presents itself. So, anyway, so I just watched the pitch video or the sounding of it. And anyway, this program is pretty neat. And I guess if I was smart, maybe I'll put a link in the video what I'm using, but it's for free. I'm cheap, okay? um, but you're able to tell it what. Let's see if I can get it on the screen here. Oops, I'm gonna have to unplug the charger. Let's see. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so whoops, the blue on the bottom is the male range, and I guess the gray. I'm gonna belch. Sorry, I've not figured that out yet. That's a cough. And then the pink is, you know, assumed female. And then I put in what I wanted my band to be, and that is G3 sharp and A3. So if I go above that, I'm okay. But that's what I want to aim for, is that A3 G3. That's kind of my goal. And obviously, you know, you you're going to talk above it, you're going to talk below it. But the main thing is I'm not resonating. My pitch is definitely higher, but I don't think I am resonating a little bit. but it's in the back of my throat. It's not in this. It's up here, and I realize I want to get in my nose, right? I want to vibrate in my nose. At least that's what my friend said. So anyway, so I'm going to move on to the next video, and I will pause. It was a pleasure to speak with you again. Thank you. Sorry about the pausing there. I just made a discovery. You're gonna love this. Well, you may not. I loved it anyway. But one of the problems that I have is my what I think I refer to it as your airflow. Your vocal pressure is another way of thinking about it, but it's how much is coming out of your mouth, right? And um, it really kind of comes into play like when you're trying to whisper and you're not trying to, you can't whisper and no one, you have to kind of be a little more whatever. You're adding breathiness. And the video that I saw a long time ago that I talked about, the VHS cassette back in the 90s, talked about breathiness. And so um, I was trying to do it here. I'm kind of almost run out of my run time for my voice today. If I do it anymore, I'm going to hurt it. So let me get a swig here, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, how does that sound? That's I'm kind of losing control, but that's okay. All right, so here's the difference between like the other day when I made the video, and this is gonna sound. It already does sound off to me because my voice is tired, but it's the difference between me talking very very fast because I'm excited, and let's say I slow it down and I start to put more breath in what I'm trying to tell you. It obviously I'm speaking a lot quieter, okay? I'm putting more breath in what I'm saying. Now, obviously, my volume goes down. Scoot over, excuse me. Oh, shit. I went out of it. That's okay. It's practice. This is a practice. But here's what I learned, okay? And this comes in later. And this is another freebie. Okay, this is a spectrogram. And all it does is it's a way of seeing it. In my video before, I think I talked about, I used this comb. This rings a bell. And I was trying to visualize this but using the comb. Okay, and basically as we're talking here, it's going this way. I remember it's going that way. um it's a way of measuring the, I don't know where the microphone is on my phone, to be honest with you. I think it's on. Hello? Hello? All right, it's on this end. Sorry. So anyway, that column of air, compression. Okay, but as I resonate, like let me do one here for you. Okay. This band here. I know it's really hard to see. I'm sorry. Look at how thick that is. Okay. A lot of vibration in there. Okay, a lot of vibration. But if I try to do this, and I may not succeed. I hope you'll forgive me if I fail this. Ah. Stop. Well, shoot, it's off the screen. Let me do this and then I'll pause it. Okay, here we go. Ready? Uh. Yeah, it's kind of good. All right, and I need a pointer. There we go. All right, ready? Can you see? All right. So, fudge. Sorry. All right, look at this. There's the pen. All right, this was my more male-like voice. Look at all that compression in there. Okay, all that activity. That's resonance. Okay, that's not what you want when you speak. But on the second one,
Look at how less it was. Okay. There wasn't enough vibration. Okay. And I guess the ideal is to get it. You speak, you speak. Where is that? Oh, like down here. That's down here. Actually, it's I don't know. What do I know? Nothing. The idea is to move that up your body and ideally in your nose, right? That's our goal. My goal. But anyway, it's a good tool with resonance. But um, talking about breathiness, okay, same exact thing. When you are talking and you try, and I gotta switch back. Hang on.
All right, if I can do this right. When you're talking, okay, and let's say this thing was going right now, and when I'm trying to talk and I'm not really putting a whole lot of breath in my voice, I'm doing this intentionally, I'm going really fast. That is a lot of compression and resonance, okay? But if I try to slow down and I put more breath into what I'm trying to say, and I'm going to be a total amateur compared to my friend Dawn, who is perfect at this. Okay. When she talks, she has this lovely sing-songy. Anyway, um, let's not compare apples and bananas here. I'm definitely the stinky rotten banana. But if you certain anime, like for example, the anime Bunko Stray Dogs, has a character that I love called Kyoka, and when Kyoka, the voice actress, when she speaks, she's like, I'm gonna fuck this up. How does she sound? We need to go along the river and figure out what we want to do. It's like almost no resonance and so breathy. Okay. And I remember back when the VHS cassette that I was talking about, the woman who was talking, she, it almost, I kept on thinking about the difference. Like it was almost a, like a porn star or something, like they were trying to, you know, won't you come into my room? It was just kind of like slowing it down. And that comes in some other things too when you want to enunciate um, and in the as part of learning. Excuse me, I did it again. I said you want to. I want to um, enunciate my words better, but so anyway, that's vocal pressure. But what I reason why I made the pause in the video here is because I didn't realize how much um, vocal pressure, and it just makes, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? If you don't have as much pressure coming out, you lessening the compression. Like made a mention in a couple videos, sound waves are compression waves. When sound travels through the air, it's a compression um, horizontally along, whereas light is a like this. Sound waves are like this. Okay, and that's like when you have an earthquake. Anyway, let's not get too technical. Um, Bottom line is, we want to, I want to, excuse me, increase my vocal pressure. But you know, of all the things to try and keep in my head as I'm trying to figure this out, can I, and I guess maybe that's why this takes so long is because there's just so many things we're trying to do. Okay, so mad scientist moment over, and we'll continue on with the the workshop here, the